Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, here's the heavyweight contender, Francis Ngannou, DC. Prevailing wisdom is that eventually he's going to find his way back into a UFC title fight. Had the first fight against Stipe that didn't go his way. This is as big a power threat as this division really has ever seen.
You don't lose. You get an opportunity to learn. Right. And Francis Ngannou learned from the fight with Stipe Miocic at UFC 220. And it was evident when he made his way back to the octagon. Curtis Blaydes was a guy that could employ the same type of strategy as Stipe Miocic did, but Francis disposed of him in the first round. Cain Velasquez was another guy that could employ that strategy. Francis disposed of him in 28 seconds. He's only getting better because he has not been fighting for very long.
Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Ngannou is 4 years the elder. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer holding a professional record of 17 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, Francis the Predator Ngannou. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 252 pounds. Tom Aspinall!
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up and we are underway.
You ready?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Nice leg kick land.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch.
More than one. Punches and punches. Move.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Nice kick.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strike. He's hurt bad.
Huge left hand from Francis Ngannou. Every time he loads up and extends, you feel like the fight might be in.
Yeah, absolutely. And the whole crowd holds their breath.
Right.
You hear a big exhale. Every time Francis loads up to go finish the fight, you hear the crowd take all the air in because they're ready to explode. That's the type of performer, that's the type of fighter that Francis is.
All 25 total strikes have landed for Francis Ngannou.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, so he lands another hook. He's already landed several in the round. That one might have been the most significant.
That was the best one. What I like about him throwing this punch over and over again, he just has a fantastic ability to land that punch.
Just misses with a left hook there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Francis Ngannou.
Nice head kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Ngannou.
Real nice body kick lands.
Tags him with the left. Oh, collar tie.
One takedown is...
And this might just be a matter of time.
Oh!
Brilliant submission defense there. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guards, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advances. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. And attacking armbar.
Arm has been isolated, but he picks him up and slams him down.
He lifted him through the air, slammed him on his back, and moved right into side control to get out of danger. Beautiful
job to not just turn defense into offense, but also to end up in a dominant position. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Oh, nice. The Kimura is not the arm, it's the shoulder.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Are you ready? You ready?
Second round underway. Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, that straight punch knocked his head in the wrong direction.
Really putting his opponent on notice.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Big knee lands right to his opponent's midsection.
Sound defense there as he blocks the shot.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Oh, that is a huge left hook from Francis Ngannou. Somehow, some way, his opponent's still standing.
I mean, this guy's chin is made of granite in order to take a punch like that from Francis Ngannou. One of the most powerful guys I've ever seen.
Oh, level change. Nice trip to get the takedown. Back to the feet now. And he connects there, DC.
Great job.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to you right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action. And he was the one who caused all the action.
All right, so new round, same narrative as he continues to land that hook, and I'm just not sure how many more his opponent can take.
His opponent will not be able to take many. In the previous round, he took a number of the same exact strikes, and now you can see it's starting to truly wear on him.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
94 total strikes have now landed for Francis Ngannou. And the connection rate pretty good, 55% to this point in the fight against Francis Ngannou. Oh, look at that jab, snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and he always brings his hands right back to his face.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two, much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Takedown defense holds up. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single hard shot.
It's in there deep. There you go. Oh, wow. Oh!
Somehow stays in the fight. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get to half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating, you need to be framing, you need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Ngannou's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not. Now the guy's got arm bar, he's attacking it on it. Attacking arm bar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Oh man, that was slick.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's gonna be.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. All right, round three coming up next. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect, and will look to continue to do so here.
He has done a great job.
Whoa!
20 fantastic strikes to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. Ooh, what a punch.
Really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Oh! Huge right hand!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out.
That one is going to end the fight.
Yep. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can look like it did stun him a little bit.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He's in trouble. He's getting lit up.
Oh! All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. And they separate. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
All right, single collar tie now. So turning defense into offense there as he counters with a jab to the head. He's got the reach advantage, and it's certainly paid there. Sound defensively blocks the shot.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Back and forth we go. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, nice punch there by the Predator, Francis Ngannou. Well, you gotta think this fighter's gonna enjoy watching this one back, DC. 155 total strikes have landed for Francis Ngannou. And landing at a 54% clip tonight against Francis Ngannou.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Left hook, yep.
All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the positions. Both know exactly what they need to do, and when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired results. This nice punch lands over the top.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the...
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh, he might be out. And that one was heavy. Oh, straight right. Oh, big left hook there. Not much behind the takedown offering there.
That's a big strike right there. Look out! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Ngannou's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, calm down, calm down. We knew this was going to be a brawl, okay? We knew it was going to be bloody, all right? We need to protect this cut, though. We know he's going after it. Protect it.
All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
Lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well, most fighters... Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
And he landed the right hand there. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Just like this. Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Oh!
Oh, nice job using this, and he's out. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Man, doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Oh, is he an active pursuer of the submission?
He's going to attack armbar here. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Back him out now. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on it.
Over and over. These guys...
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Gotta be careful, armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past the guard.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Able to land the single ground strike there. Close guard. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kamaru is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Posturing up, nicely done. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Ngannou's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman. Now he's attempting to choke. He's got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
And he's out. Oh, man. His ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Fifth and final round, fourth cut. Oh! Huge right hand! Back to the feet. Nice punch by Francis Ngannou. Worked hard for that single leg takedown. No good. And there comes the separation now. Oh! He's out!
He's done, he's done!
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine is going to stop to this contest at 32 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.